Boys and girls. All right, man. This video is not for the general public. This video is specifically. I'm in a debate today. I'm in some guy's channel. Some preacher. There's a lot of preachers out there that are telling you to buy guns to defend yourself and get ready to fight this fight or whatever the hell's coming down or whatever they're talking about. Okay, and then I jump in and say, "Thou shalt not kill." And then right away I'm attacked. I'm the idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Blah 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 blah. And they start grabbing scriptures out of the Bible that they don't understand, that they have no comprehension of, and they're using those to attack me and tell me I'm stupid. Blah blah blah. So anyway, guys, let me go over this one more time because this video I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna transfer it to these individuals. Okay, and again, this isn't for the general public. I mean, if you guys want to watch it, fine. It's gonna take about 5 minutes. Maybe more, maybe 6, 7. Okay, but I want to straighten these guys out. Starting out, ladies and gentlemen, in the beginning, God created Adam and Eve. Did he make, was creation, did he invent man and woman? Did he create man and woman to go around killing each other? Okay, was it God's plan for you to take a knife or a gun and go stab somebody and kill them? Okay, was that God's plan, or does that sound like Satan? Steal, kill, and destroy. Okay, so once upon a time, man went AWOL from God's plan. Okay, Satan comes in the picture. Now it's kill, steal, and destroy. Now you got your governments. They're building nuclear missiles. They got their aircraft carriers, their tanks, their freaking weapons and everything, and they got the massive war machine. They want to kill everybody. They want to bomb countries. They want to, making up bullshit, excuse my language. And this is all Satan. This is all satanic. You got abortions. They're dismembering millions of babies worldwide every year, selling body parts. China, they're cooking babies, believe it or not, trying to make money off that. It's disgusting, okay? This is why God is going to judge the world, because it is so wicked, so corrupt. Okay. Anyway, let's get back online here. I'm trying to straighten these guys out. Now listen up, guys. Now here's one thing that one of these guys threw at me. Because I'm not highly educated. First of all, one guy was using the Torah as an example that I'm wrong. Okay, number one, the Torah does these Jews that go by the Torah, they don't even believe in Jesus. They don't even follow Jesus. So this shows you what I'm dealing with here, guys. Okay, this guy is using a platform and a religion that doesn't even believe in Jesus. They say Jesus is a nobody. He's nobody. And he's using that to tell me I'm an idiot. Okay, so boom, you're out of there, buddy. See you later. The next guy is telling me, what was he telling me? Okay, that if somebody is raping your wife, and what are you going to do about it? Are you going to shoot him? Are you going to kill him? Number one, guys, let's use your common sense. If somebody comes in your house, they're not going to grab your wife as long as if you are able to stop somebody raping your wife. Okay, then you're going to jump on that guy and you're going to do what you do and get him off your wife, and he's not going to rape your wife as long as you're there. Okay, does that make sense to anybody? So if you're tied up, you're not going to stop this guy from raping your wife anyway. If you have a gun and some guy comes into your house, all you got to do is fire a shot over his head and he's going to run out the door. Okay, you don't have to kill anybody. And my other point is that if you people understand the power that God has, okay, if you understand that you're walking correctly with God and God has a plan for your life, you don't need a freaking gun. You don't need a knife. You don't need a nuclear missile to stop anything from touching you. Okay? You, my friend, you don't know what you got. Okay? You don't understand God's power. Okay? That's your problem. That's your problem right there. You don't understand God's power. You do not, dude, you don't understand what you got going on in front of your face. Period. Okay? Now I had another, excuse my language, another idiot tell me and I'm an idiot because Jesus told Peter to buy a sword. Okay? And so, ladies and gentlemen, how many times, let's just go back to that scripture. Jesus told Peter to buy a sword, not to kill anybody, not even to defend himself. He told Peter to buy a sword so that scripture would be fulfilled that Jesus would be considered a threat, so the Roman soldiers could come grab him and hang him on a cross. You guys understand that? The Roman soldiers and the government back then needed an excuse to go grab Jesus. They were contemplating, they were trying to think up ways that they could get a hold of Jesus and crucify him and do what they did to him. So they needed an excuse that Jesus was a threat. Okay, so that's why he told Peter, read the scripture, he told Peter to go buy a sword. So these idiots, these Roman soldiers or whoever was in charge back then, they could look at that and say, oh my God, he's got a sword. He's a threat. Okay, so the scripture could be fulfilled. That's all it was. Jesus never commanded anybody to kill anybody. He never commanded anybody to defend themselves. When somebody got their ear chopped off, Jesus, and even then, he said, we don't do business that way. That's not how we do it. Okay, now, God, did I already say this? Let's go over it again. God had wars going on back then trying to get things straightened out, but it didn't work. Okay, even though God had the Israelites defend themselves against the Philistines and whatever else was going on back then, some very, very wicked people, just like today, no different, maybe a little worse back then, but it's coming the same way today, believe it or not. God allowed wars that he deemed were necessary, okay? But it didn't work, okay? So then, like I say, the 10 Commandments were brought out. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie and steal. You know, God says from here on out, I'm going to judge everybody in the end, and vengeance is mine, okay? God doesn't want a bunch of little Christian Rambos running around and having preachers planting seeds in their brain that it's okay to buy guns. I'm not against guns, by the way, guys. I own guns, okay? I got a FOID card. I'm legal. I like to go hunting. I like to shoot. I'm not against guns, okay? I'm pro-gun. But God does not want these preachers out here telling people and planting seeds in their mind that it's okay to go out and kill somebody if they're harming somebody. If that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, millions of babies are being aborted. Okay, so put your money where your mouth is, preacher, and go tell your little minions, go tell your little followers to get out there and start killing people that are killing all these babies. Okay, you got millions of babies that are being chopped up into pieces. Their body parts are being sold, Planned Parenthood. And if you say it's okay to kill somebody who's harming somebody, well, then you need to send out your little minions out there, your little Christian killers, so they can go out there and kill these abortion doctors and all these nurses and the government that allows it, and on and on and on. Okay, you see where that goes? You're not going to do that though, are you? But it's okay to kill somebody else who threatens you. Oh my God, somebody broke into my house or threatening me. Again, you don't understand God's power. You don't think that God, if he's walking, if his angels are overlooking you and everything else, if God has a plan for you, you think that somebody walking into your house and threatening you or your wife or your kids or somebody, you think that's actually going to happen? Okay, now, by the same token, you've got to also know that Jesus taught that Christians will be killed. Okay, Jesus laid it out, guys. Christians are going to be killed. You're going to be burned alive. You're going to be tortured. You're going to be thrown in prison. You're going to be abused. You're going to be neglected. And you're supposed to take that punishment. Okay, believe it or not. Okay, look at all the white robes coming out of Revelations. They were killed. They were beheaded because of their faith in Jesus Christ. They did not fight back. They did not raise their arms. They took the punishment from Satan and his little minions, okay? And they are dead, okay? And Jesus, Jesus is going to come collect those when the time comes. Nowhere in the Bible did them, is it telling you to pick up a gun and go outside and start shooting or whatever. Somebody breaks into your house, and like I say, all you got to do is fire a round over their head and they're going to run out the door. So anyway, guys, you got all these... did I mention this before? I don't even want to mention one more time into this 10 minutes. I got another guy telling me that he listens to people that are educated, not guys like me. Okay, so in other words now, he said that I'm not ordained. I'm not an ordained teacher. So he's not going to listen to me. Okay, listen to me, guys. Now here's the kicker. You got all these ordained ministers who went to college for 12 years reading the Bible. Okay, they know Greek, they know Hebrew, they know all these different languages. They know the Torah, they know this book, they know that book, and yet, and again, guys, they're all arguing over each other on what is right and what is wrong. Half of them believe that Jesus is God. Half of them believe that once saved, always saved, and all these false doctrines. Why? Because they've been taught by other teachers who believe the wrong thing. So, you got your government, you got all your social workers, you got your criminal justice system, and all these highly educated college people. And that's why the world is so jacked up. Why? Because these little smart individuals, who 98% of them don't believe in God to begin with, but they're college educated. Okay, they know it all. They read books. They understand it. They have a deeper understanding of, how Satan wants it. Okay, so this guy's trying to tell me that because I'm not I didn't go to school and I'm not ordained teacher, that he's not going to listen to me. Okay, but yet everything I said is true and correct, and these guys are all wrong. Okay, because they have no understanding. You don't need to go to school, guys. You don't need to go to Bible college to understand the Bible. Okay? You got false teachers all over these colleges. Okay, the colleges are pushing evolution. Okay, not too many colleges are teaching you about God. They're all teaching you about evolution and that you evolved from an ape. You evolved from a fish. That's what science teaches you. Okay, you got Einstein, you got Hawking, you got Newton. They're all teaching you. These are the college educated. These are the smart guys that the millions follow and worship. Okay, they're teaching you there is no God. Okay, you guys catching my point here? This idiot is telling me I'm stupid because I'm not college educated. I'm not an ordained preacher. But yet the world is full of ordained preachers that don't have did I just say that? That don't have a clue. Excuse my language. See how I let it slip every now and then? They don't have a clue. So anyway, this is what I'm dealing with here, guys. I'm into this 12 minutes. But I'm going to pass this little video over to these people that I'm debating with now, so they can get a little bit of taste. Again, I down below I put a video below about thou shalt not kill, and I mentioned some 90-year-old lady who was being robbed by some guy in her car, and she knew this lady was smart. This lady had it going on, baby. She knew God's power. She wasn't afraid of this guy who had a gun to her head. Okay, she knew that if this guy killed her, that she's going to heaven, he's going to hell. Okay? She knew that. She understood what God's power really is. And guess what, man? And again, I could put that video down below. At the end of the day, this lady, she gave this guy a little bit of money and he started bawling his eyes out. She preached the gospel to him and they parted ways. Why? Because this lady knew the power of God. God was walking with her. God had more plans for her. She was here for the duration. She was going to last longer and still preach the word. And, on top of that, this lady's story went nationwide, man. It was on the news. It was all the churches were, dude. So there you go. She was spreading the gospel by what happened there because she did not fear. Okay? Some guy had a gun to her head. He came right in her car. She did not fear. She had God power. She understood how it worked, unlike these guys I'm dealing with. All right, man, I'm gonna pass this video along to these individuals. Not that it's gonna help, because once their brain is cemented and locked into low gear, there's not a whole lot that can help these people. I mean, they're stuck. All right, guys, peace out. Take care. God bless.